Hi, my name is Anne. I've been a raw vegan for 5 years, quit a bit, went to cooked food, and now I'm back to the raw vegan lifestyle. Now, the reason why I went back is when you're raw, you feel so nice. I don't know how to explain it, but you feel alive, you feel you're energetic. Okay, I'm not saying you're energetic all the time, maybe it's how I did it. So I'm going to be talking about the 7 things I would have done differently if when I'm starting out. Well, 7 things I would have done differently on a raw food diet, raw vegan diet. Now, I have some notes I've written so to remind myself. So if you don't like that idea, haha. Okay. First one is more greens. When I started, I used to take bananas and mangoes and dates, and I blend, and it's thick, and I drink, and you are like, woohoo, you are sugar rush, you have sugar rush, and it's exciting. So I started incorporating on my late when I was now on the 5th year. That's when I started incorporating more greens in my smoothies. I used to do a lot of salads because I used to do like fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch, and then salads for dinner. So that's the only time I ate greens, was at night. And then it had to add minimal amounts of fat. So I was like, whoa! And yeah, those are the things I was doing. Second thing is cleansing the colon enemas and colonics. Now, I started this just recently, like I think last year. In 2019, I started it last year, 2018, because I was listening to a man. He's called Marcus. Talks about the reason why raw vegans, you'll find raw vegans are also getting diseases like the rest of the people who are eating cooked food. Sometimes when you get your diseases faster, it's because when you eat clean food, as in, when you eat so clean, you're not cooking your food, you're just, as nature brings it, you just chop it up, you marinate it, or whatever you're doing. It's nothing is lost through cooking process. The body becomes so clean, it starts now releasing toxins into the bloodstream. Those toxins needs to go somewhere. So if you're not cleansing yourself, removing the crap to let it get out, it's like reabsorbing back into the bloodstream and giving you diseases just like any other person. So you think someone is a raw vegan, it's got crow's feet, then you smell, you have crow's feet like that. Okay, maybe mine are not showing, but yeah. Then you start getting lines like the ones I have here, because now your colon is so clogged up with crap, with mucus, plaque, and all that crap. You're not letting it out yet. You keep eating the clean food, keep feeling nice, then you start feeling, things are not right all the time. But majority of the time when I'm raw, I am feeling amazing. That's one thing I know. You feel amazing. So cleansing, colonics, and enemas. So I did my first colonic. The first place I went for the first time, she started putting very cold water inside my intestines, and it made me shiver. And she didn't believe in raw foods. When I told her what I've done and I've been doing enemas, she was like, "Oh, you have to eat like normal people, blah blah blah." So I just left it alone, and that was the end of going there again. Anyway, where were we? Number 3, probiotics, kefirs, and sauerkraut. Now, you're supposed to take fermented foods. Fermented foods are good for the gut, so that you prevent yourself from getting bacteria, viruses. Because when I was raw, I used to think, ooh, I cannot get diseases. There's one time I don't know what happened. Something must have entered me or something. I was sick, diarrhea, vomiting, and I didn't want to go to the hospital because I didn't believe in going to the hospital. Because when you are raw for so long, you keep reading this, you keep reading that. They tell you hospitals, all they do is they just suppress the illness. They don't look at the real cause, which is true, but we still need help one way or another. But anyway, I just stopped eating for a while that time when I was sick. let whatever was there pass me by. But if I was doing things like colonics, and then I'm also taking things like fermented foods, sauerkraut, kimchi. I started kimchi. I think even kimchi I started last year. Oh, kimchi is so good. And then I make it at home, because the kimchi that is normally made nowadays is made with some kind of fish thing. So instead of fish, I put seaweed, kelp noodles, no, kelp powder, kelp. You take kelp, the kelp is, and then you dry. It's dried, so you crush it in the blender, and then it becomes a powder. So you mix that when you're doing your kimchi. Yeah, things like that. Then, yeah, where was I? Yeah, then sauerkraut. I started making sauerkraut. I have a sauerkraut. I don't know if you can see. Right over there, that bottle, that one there, with the red and white. That's my sauerkraut. Anyway, yes. So I started doing that. Then low stomach acid. Can you imagine? Even apple cider vinegar. I started, I think, 2 years back. I didn't know apple cider vinegar helps with your with strong stomach acid. When you have strong stomach acid, it it helps your food to digest well. You're not having nutrition deficiencies. Then you protect your body from all kinds of crap entering. That's your protective shield from unnecessary things entering into your body. And then other things you can take for low stomach acid, there's obviously apple cider vinegar, there's zinc supplements, there's Celtic sea salt, there are B vitamins, I think. Yeah, I learned these things. I was like, wow, I was not doing any of that. I was just doing fruits, vegetables, ta-da, that's it, and drinking lots of water. I didn't think having fermented foods a good thing, because I was thinking of fermented foods, that those are rotten foods. They tell people eating rotten things. I was like, whoa, it's not rotten. It has a good bacteria, and it helps feed the gut to have intestinal flora, which is good for you, and it prevents things from getting in that is not necessary. Anyway, less sweet foods to help clean the liver. Now, do you ever notice the way sometimes your skin looks so bad? Like recently, I'm in the tropical climate. Recently, I had I had very painful things happening here. Then I knew my liver is not as way it's supposed to be. So, because I'm always taking sweet things, when you're taking sweet things, the liver is not doing its work. You're tasking you're putting a lot of load on the liver, so it tends to clog up. So when you see people who have eczema, they have psoriasis, they have acne, the liver is clogged. They need to cleanse it out. Bitter herbs, you help the liver cleanse by taking bitter herbs. The bitter herbs help clean all the crap out. You never used to do bitter herbs. The only bitter herbs I used to do was arugula, which I used to love when I used to take it when during my salads. You take salad with arugula and other just kinds of lettuce. Then you mix with avocado, tomatoes, and put onions, garlic. Then you put a salad dressing over there with a little fat of maybe a nut butter or a seed butter. You put lime. Then you mix it up and some herbs, and then you sprinkle. You eat that even later, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds delicious. Anyway, you're supposed to do bitter herbs. Basically, do loads and loads of bitter herbs. It's going to help. Anyway, another thing, I used to take a lot of the painkillers I started taking after the 5 years of being raw vegan, because I decided when I went raw vegan, because it took me a while before I reached the 5 years, because I eat raw, then I eat cooked, then I eat raw, then I beat myself up for eating cooked, like that. So I decided one day I'm going to stop taking painkillers, any kind of. So even when I'm sick, I just persevere the pain of whatever is going to happen. So that's what happened. Stop taking painkillers. Then now when I started again when my mom got sick and she had stopped taking her antidepressants. And antidepressants, you know the way they are very addictive. So made her go through withdrawals. Then one day I was in a car accident. Then I hit my nose. I don't even know if you can see it. I hit my nose here. I was hit and then it started bleeding. Then I was given painkillers and I so swollen. Then they gave me antibiotics, which I didn't want to take because I knew antibiotics are not good for you. Then now that's when I knew antibiotics. They kill your probiotics. They kill your good gut bacteria in your gut. They kill the good bacteria, and they leave you with the bad ones. So it gets worse. So yeah, you shouldn't take antibiotics if you have a choice for not taking it. Don't take it. If you need to have good gut, you take probiotics. So you either buy probiotics, the liquid kind, or you make coconut kefir, you make your own fermented vegetables, things like that. So I started taking painkillers. Then I discovered something called licorice root, as in it's a powder. I have a video on that I put. The last video I said the secret trick to can't remember it's the secret trick to what, but I think to help with insomnia and headaches or something like that. Very nice. I even show you how the powder looks like. I'm not going to show you now. The video is already 11 minutes. I'm going to sleep here. Okay, parasite cleanse. Yes, there's a time I had pinworms. You know why? You know you have pinworms when you start itching your ass, start itching your nose, and then your ears. Start feeling, you know where you feel like you want to do that. You start feeling itchy. You have parasites. Okay, we all have parasites, but now they have become a bit much. Now they are making themselves known. You have parasites. So I started trying to do my own parasite cleanse, garlic water. Oh, it was horrible, and that's what even made me go for a colonic. And I started feeling itchy in my ass. I started knowing, oh, this is horrible. Things are not good. Anyway, so now that's what now my intention is to do that parasite cleanse and all that. Awesome. Taking digestive enzymes. Now you know another thing that I think I never used to do very well was chewing my food, especially when you're eating those salads, and then you know there's a big bowl, almost like that green bowl there, and then you put salad, and then hey, you take 2 hours eating that crap. 2 hours eating. Anyway, so it's very important to take digestive enzymes so you don't lose nutrients because your food is not digesting. You don't expect that the body is going to dissolve them in. You have to help it out. You have to chew your food. That's why it's advisable when you start raw, you make sure you and your salads, you blend them out, all of them. It's just like a whole blended thing going on. You're just blending. Anyway, those are the things. And I am in Kenya. It's in Africa, if you don't know where that is. And I've been raw for this, and I haven't met someone else who is raw. If you are raw, give me a holler, please. Let's hook up. You tell me what you are doing with yourself. Yes, that's my small rant. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Subscribe for more videos, and yeah, and if you like this video, you can give it a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more notifications. Bye bye.